Hello everyone. Sorry about the lighting change here. I got back from a long weekend and of course one of my lights burnt out. And I was on a long weekend marathoning some D&D and I get back and of course what happens? The world goes crazy. Age of Sigmar, it's coming. At the time that I am recording this video, we're just a couple days out from Age of Sigmar. And there's a lot of trepidation in the community. This video is not going to be about Age of Sigmar. We'll talk about that plenty on Warhammer Weekly, and I'm sure I'll do other videos and such on that. Instead, this is a open letter to the community, and I'm not going to waste time in this with a lot of preamble. I'm going to come right to the quick, as it were, in this. And what I'm going to say is there's a lot of concern out there. There's a lot of negativity out there, and people are worried that the community will fracture and break up, and that we'll lose this really solid community that we've built through the Warhammer YouTubers or whatever it is you want to talk about, the broader community. And so I want to address that, and I think it's important to address that because the community matters a lot to me. I love everything about this game. I started playing Warhammer many years ago, many editions ago, and I've been through plenty of changes, big and small, but I didn't really care that much about the game until I got involved in this community. I liked it, I liked playing it, I liked the armies I had, but the community is what has made it better. I like painting, I like hobbying, I like playing, I like tournaments, I like everything about it, but the community makes it the best. And if I didn't think that, I wouldn't have just driven 4,000 miles to drive around the country and meet people and play games of Warhammer with them. I did that because the people that I have met in the last year and a half since I joined this community are some of the most fun, genuine, honest, awesome people. The people who produce content, the people who I've had on Warhammer Weekly, the people who comment on my videos, my subscribers, all of you, everybody who I get to interact with. I consider myself lucky every day to be a part of such a fantastic and positive community. And that's what makes it different than so many others, where negativity reigns and it's just awful and a lot of, shall we say, behavior that doesn't exactly make you proud to be part of that community. This one I am. And whether or not this community survives this transition, this change, has less to do with the game and more to do with every one of us. So here's my 3 asks of the community. 1, patience with whatever's being released and with everybody else in the community. Okay? And by that I mean be patient in how these things come out. I know that it's very I know that it's stressful. I know that it's hard. I know maybe not everybody's as excited and just outright doesn't like what they see. That's okay. Be patient, give things a shot, take a look at it. If you don't like it, that's cool. I would never ask you to change your opinion. If you don't like it, don't like it. If you do like it, that's also cool. Awesome. But be patient with people who have a differing opinion than you. There's no need to attack them directly because they happen to think a different thing about a game than you do. Okay? I don't care what side of the equation you're on. We're all big people. We're all big boys and girls. And what has made this community so amazing is that everybody is so positive and generally respectful of each other's opinions. That's fantastic. Let's keep it up. Just because it happens to be a time of transition doesn't mean we suddenly throw all of the etiquette out of the way. I post under my real name, and other people have their real names. They all know what it is. And that is not me demeaning anyone who has a pseudonym. That's just me saying, this is me. This is who I am every day. And I'm putting it out there because I don't conduct myself any differently with all of you than I would if I was standing face to face with you. All right? And I think that we can all do that. So be patient. Number 2, be positive. And by that I mean you don't have to love everything that comes out. In fact, you can outright hate it. And more power to you. If that's your honest opinion, I completely respect it. But be positive in the way you present it. If you make content, say, hey, I don't like it. Here's why. Here's why I think that. Cool. Just don't. Everybody knows how you can not like something positively. It's a thing. We've all seen the difference between a video that at the end of it you're sad and you feel more poisoned for watching it. And when you're responding back to that opinion, not liking it or liking it, either way, conduct yourself in the same fashion. Like, just be positive about it. Be like, hey, I know you don't like it. I do. Here's why. Have you thought about maybe this and this? And then when you respond back to them, say, yeah, that's still not really compelling to me. I just had a 3-hour conversation with another content producer in the community tonight, and we are of diametrically opposed opinions on this. And it was a hilarious and fun conversation. At the end of it, we were laughing and having a great time. You can do it. It's totally possible. So just keep being like that, and you will all be fine. Most people are already like this, by the way, in the community. So just don't change. And number 3, whatever game we all are playing in a month from now, I don't care what it is. I want to know what you're doing. I want you to still share your bat reps and your experiences and the minis you're painting and everything about it with the community. And I want the community to respond to that positively. If somebody starts playing a different game who's a content producer you like, stay sub to them. Watch some of their stuff. If you see a battle report, give it a shot. Still communicate with them. Because maybe you'll find another game that you like and you get to play. And that would be awesome, because these games are fun and we do them to have fun. And getting exposure to other games seems like a great thing. So continue to interact with them and ask them about their experiences with it. Have them give you advice or share with it. Or just, you don't have to necessarily watch everyone if it doesn't interest you, but give it a shot. If you really liked the person as a content producer before, you'll probably like them under the new thing. And there's still going to be a lot of overlap, because most of these games have things like hobbying aspects and stuff like that that's going to be the same no matter what, right? So, in short, be patient, be positive, right? And keep producing and sharing. Because in the end, this is a great community. The last thing I said to the person I was talking to was, this community is great, and I want that. I try not to curse, but here it is, so cover your ears if you have virgin ears normally in my videos, but this community is great, and I don't give a fuck what game we're playing. That's the reality. The friends that I've made, the people that I visited, the people I've shared these videos with, my subscribers, the people who comment on my videos, the people I've interacted with, you're all awesome people. I don't care what game you play. I want you to share your experiences with me, and I want to keep sharing them with you. And as long as that's the community we build, the game is secondary. So, that's my open letter to the community. I know it's a rough time. I know it's a dark time because of all this transition. But just remember that, we've all gone through many years together. People will come, people will go. I know that. I know not everybody's going to survive the change. I'm not so naive to think that. But I do think that there's a lot of us, especially to the other content producers out there, who can keep being positive and keep producing great content regardless of the game we're playing. I know I certainly plan to, and I'm sure many of you do as well. That's my open letter. I hope patience, positivity, and production, continued community sharing is a good message that you agree with. I know it's going to be rough, but hey, I think we'll all get through it together. So that's it for now. Thanks a lot for listening. I very much appreciate everybody who does. Please put your thoughts on it below. As always, I'll respond to every comment. See you next time.